Good evening! Good evening! It's Wednesday of Major Summer Tournament Week. Welcome, Slick. Long time no see, my brother. Welcome. And we got Clutch in the house. Clutch, you're on for a monster as well. Very excited to see what you're doing. Tavis, MBS, Sean DeYoung, Badger, Honey Badger, no less. Lou, Nils, Michael Gallitz, and you silent assassins and secret lovers, I see ya. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for the good luck. Oh, this is going to be good. I feel good. And I'm fairly certain that's the only bag I'm using. No, that is not the only bag I'm using. There we go. Guardian, hole 7. Boom. Yes. Alright, so you know the deal. It's Kingmakers and 1 Berserker. Hole 2. So that's it. 8 Kingmakers, 1 Berserker, 8 times on this bag, 1 time with a Guardian. Whew, I'm ready. So it's not been a very good week so far, despite my confidence. It's just not been happening. Haven't dropped hole 1 yet. Haven't dropped hole 4 yet. Which is incredibly disappointing, obviously. I have got the Alba on 6. I have got the drop on 8. Everything else is there or thereabouts. But not yet in the hole. Adam Khan, welcome. And absolutely, definitely no +9 today. Robbie, welcome, my brother. Thank you very much for typing in the chat. I know you are a TV watcher. Get those fingers ready, Tavis. Yeah, Clutch. I mean, look, you know, if you want a different angle on things, then you've got to be making sure that you're checking out Clutch, because he's going right on 4 and he's dropping it every single time without fail. So what am I doing here? Let's go 3 and most. There we go. And 6, 7. Just 10% on that. Tiny little bit of curl. Great left. Let's get that material cue back. I ain't dicking around with that. Perfect. Katie, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Wow, what a group already. So what's the best score you've dropped so far? So Ian of Acacia Serengeti Reserve. Lovely. I feel like at some point this week I'm going to put a 9-hole together that will be ridiculous. Absolutely crazy ridiculous. And it might well be now. It could well be now. It's not going to be crazy ridiculous if this doesn't go. Could still be good, but the only time it could be crazy ridiculous is if everything that can go goes. Alright, 8-4, so we're going to be somewhere approaching max. There we go. So 2 backspin. Offset guide. 8-4, most of max, so 5-ish rings. Maybe even 5 and a smidge. feel like that was more than a smidge. At least I missed right. I'm happy missing right, I can tell you. Because I've missed left every time. Still shit, but a different flavour shit, which, you know, that's what I want. If I keep doing the same thing, just do something different. Would be my advice to anyone. Miss on the other side. That, however, is very poor. Very poor. I don't think I've set the guide anywhere near enough. I think I've just got too close to the pin there. And over adjusted. Which I did think I had, hence me going back to readjust, but I didn't get it enough. So we move on to hole 2. Still without a drop on 1. Your Pat Cop, welcome. Santos, my brother, thank you so much for being here. BB, Scott DeWitt as well. Excellent, excellent. Now, we're already in the presence of streaming greatness, I can tell you that for free. So, if you are putting out stuff, you might be well known to these people, you might be less well known to these people, but being known is irrelevant if you're putting stuff out. Tell us what you're doing and when you're doing it so we can get on board with you. I can tell you already, there's been some monster rounds. I've had such a good time watching people's streams this week. New holes. This hole, classic example, it's a little par 4. I've seen 4 different ways to go about that. Berserker going left, QB layup going left, QB layup going right, and the way that I've just gone there. But Clutch and Jesse, they're dabbling with the QB layup go right. Bob Lucia, QB layup going left. Neo was going for the big booming slice. Most people going right, the way I just went there. So, you know, it's new holes. People are trying to work things out, which means there are different ways that you may not have considered. And with that being the case, get on board with everyone putting content out. So here, hopefully, this is going to land nicely and leave me a B52 for an unlikely Alba. That's the plan. Yo, Andrew and Lou, welcome. And Chris as well. Thank you all for being here. I don't know if you heard that cry out for publishing your stuff, but PC guy Andrew Wren, please share with us what you're doing, as well as MBS, as well as Santos, as well as Clutch, as well as Slick. I think that might be it. All right, 10 in wind. So here it's just a case of visualizing, being steady on that top spin with this Apex 7. This is the more tailwind. It's definitely more of a side wind yesterday. So I'm just going to come over a bit more to the right here. Great right, little one, but still will probably be in the right rough. He's in the right rough. That's a shame, but this Nirvana shot, it's not too much of a difficulty. 30% over adjustment here. It's usually about 75% of the club, but I didn't get down there as much as I have done, so it might well be a bit more of the club. Karen, oh my golly goodness me, welcome, thank you so much for being here, my love. And we got Lee as well, Steve Johnson, Mitsu, everybody's here, welcome. I wouldn't suggest a wind 4 ball here, at all. This will be interesting. I wouldn't really suggest a wind 3 ball either. You want to maximise that tailwind, oh dear, it's not a lot of overpower either. This will be very interesting. Oh, it is over, but it's very right. Yo, Ben, welcome, brother. So yeah, everyone tell us what you're doing or how you've been doing as well. Very important. You know, we're getting to the end of qualifying here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. So let's call it 70% of the club. So just over 8 rings. Sorry, just a bit less than 8 rings, not a bit over. Whoa, time. Yeah, that was shit. But a nice eagle. So, the dreaded birdie eagle is definitely on the cards, or birdie eagle birdie as it is on this course. Now, my man needs to get creative here. I would definitely be going left, try and drop it down, filter it down here, get to the fringe. Needs to bounce over in that middle bit. Oh dear. Oh dear. No one knows where this is going. Looks good though. It is good. Well done. Well done. Alright, so hole 3, I'm really liking how this is coming in with a couple of backspin and a 15% adjustment with guide offset to the left. Thanks, Pete. Not as damp as it's going to be in half an hour when I rip this course apart. Oh, I could have probably put some shorts on after work. Expert qualifying live stream today at 4:30 or 5 p.m. Eastern Time, USA. If you don't know Santos GTP, make sure at 4:30 or 5 p.m. Eastern Time, USA, you're on that channel. Etienne, welcome. Thank you for being here. 15 under an expert. Excellent shooting. If you want to see 15 unders on stream, that's a nice little drop there. Then you can check out GC Fenzel, who dropped a 15 on Pro and Expert. So 15s abound. So I've had a Alba, but I haven't had an ace, and I definitely think this is the most likely of them, though I am going to be trying the Fenzel rough bump approach on 5 that he dropped on his stream in the small hours of this morning. So we've got a sniper, we've got a kingmaker, we are laughing. %30 on that, Mitsu, if you were talking to me, and we're talking about the second shot on that hole. Yo, Pete, did I say hello to you, brother? Welcome, man. Welcome. I'm aware that with 40 in, I may have already missed some people. Apologies if that is you. Monty Kaufman, welcome. FJ Alpha, a new name on my eyes. Thank you so much for being here. Alright, 7-8, little tiny wind, so I'm going to be adjusting for 9-ish rings, maybe just a smidgen over. So it's going to be 2 and 2 and some. Starting off like that. It's coming. If anyone does not think that that adjustment is golden and it's coming, think again. Believe me, that is coming. Whew, wow, that was so close. Yo, FJ Alpha, another new name on my eyes. Thank you so much for being here. And Rick O, welcome. Phil Farns, that's a good point, well made, because the setting that I've been told about is not a global setting. So bear with me a second. Okay, if you close out of the app and restart your YouTube or refresh your YouTube, then DVR is now enabled, so you can rewind. Yo, Bob, welcome, and Scott Boyd as well. Thank you so much for being here. Bob, fantastic stream last night. Wonderful analysis as always. If anyone here does not know Bob Lucia, please treat your eyes and ears and get on board with his stream. Is that working, Phil Farns? Should be possible now, Andrew. Now I've pushed the setting. I don't know why it's not a global setting and it needs to be switched on each time, but thanks to Peter Johnson and all my wonderful moderators for giving me some old man training, I'm now able to do it on a stream-by-stream basis. So, there we go. The dreaded birdie eagle birdie start. Doesn't sound as good, does it? Hole 4, Kingmaker, right side bounce over. And I am going to continue with that, except I'm probably going to lay off a little bit of the topspin here because I don't like that Endbringer range. I would rather be at min thorn. Etienne, I played 15 on the second shot. On the second hole. Sorry, no, on the third hole rather. And I'm playing 10 here. Not because of elevation, just because of the wind effect. So 7.8 rings and most Apox 6 spin. No, let's just give it some. Don't need to be out there. So best part of 8 rings here. A little bit of power is going to be required. No curl. That is... Maybe it's just got a bit of a dead roll. 377 I was at before, so that's... Oh my golly goodness me, we got Jesse both in the house. Welcome, my brother. Thank you so much for being here. Streaming greatness. We're in the presence of streaming royalty right now. I will say it's not that there will be anyone here that is unaware of Jesse Both, but just in case, get over there and treat yourself, because that is what it is. Yes, Phil Farns, our very own Clutch is going left, and I say he's dropped it twice in a row, which is exactly what you want, isn't it? You want to get it dialed right. 8-9. So where are we at? Not as min as I was hoping. So why are you doing that now? Why are you doing that now? I feel it's going to die on me. Alright, we're just going to leave it there and go 3 something rings. Again, with the aim of missing right if I miss. I'm sick of missing left here. That looks like it's going to die. Oh, the glitchy glitch. She saw straight away that it was touch your toes time because I was going to get stiffed. At least it was online. Wow! Look, those two holes in a row, which are clearly the difference between hooking up something really good and something pretty mediocre. Some days it's your day. Today doesn't look like it's my day. Yo, Barry, welcome, my brother. Uncle Jesse. Jesse, can I just say, oh, unlucky. It was absolutely wonderful to get some early week expert content. 3 whole accounts of Jesse Both qualifying for our viewing pleasure, which is often not the case in tournament week, and sometimes it's just opening rounds and weekend rounds. So the fact we've got 3 Jesse qualifying rounds to enjoy. Fill your boots. Fill your boots. Get on board. I'm going to save them for tomorrow morning. Yo, Brian F., welcome. Thanks for the good luck. Tomorrow morning, Kimmy and I are going to a festival at like lunchtime, and we've got to do shopping on the way. So I'm going to do, and it's never been done on this channel before, but 8 o'clock in the morning, all 3 of my accounts are going to be placed in the same brackets, and I am going to knock them out straight away. All 3 of them, one after another. I never do 3 in a row like a marathon 4.5 hour stream, but time is pressing, so it's going to be no messing around. One after another, and then I won't need to do anything until the weekend, which is obviously going to please Lady Kim, as we're going to a festival. And then I'll just spread the weekend rounds over the course of the Saturday and the Sunday. They're not going to be recorded. They're not going to be streamed. I'm going to be in a field in Oxfordshire, and who knows what service I'm going to get. I might not even have the service to play the rounds. I hope that isn't the case. But all 3 will be streamed live tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock UK time. Translate that to wherever you are. Right, that's all I've got to say about that. Should we get on with hole 5 and try this Fenzel approach? I may at some point go with the clutch approach there on 4. Because I haven't dropped it. I haven't dropped 1, I haven't dropped 4, and they're so easy and I can't do it. Here it's going to be the rough bump with plenty top spin and right spin. Bob, I thought you had all the British slang from the darts. Yo, Charles Lucas, welcome, my brother. Mr. 101 could well be back, Scott. That's a fact. That's close. That's close. Oh, unlucky. Excellent, Pete. Good work if you can get it. I can tell you that much. Right, 8-1. Right, so it's going to be... There we go. That's what it's going to be. And it's going to be just over 9 on the adjustment. And it's tailed off to the left. Nice shot. It is a nice shot. Maybe I was outside the left instead of left half of the cup, maybe. Fenzi was definitely left half of the cup. I like it. I like it. Considering that when I've been playing the bounce over with the sniper and a little bit of backspin, I've had the glitchy green. Bob Lucia knows what I'm talking about. He also had the glitchy green. But when I had the glitchy green yesterday doing my Dougie playthrough, which is on my channel, 13 under with an Albert on 6 and no other drops, I had to save it from the bunker. The glitchy green, it just took off like a rocket, flew down, rolled down, and yeah, that was a little bunker save. If you do end up in that scenario, and it is worth watching the video just in case, there is a funnel. There is a funnel that definitely makes that chip out of the sand great proof. So, worth knowing. Who doesn't love a funnel? I know we're big funnel fans on this channel. Alrighty then, hole 6. Hole 6, it's got to be the slice. It's slice time. Set up a nice little sniper here. It's going to be really hot tomorrow, Mitsu, and we're going to be travelling up to Oxford, 3 hours in the car in the heat of the day. Fill your boots, just tuck in. That's all it means, tuck in. Nice, Pete, nice. Thanks, Jesse. Who isn't a funnel fan? If you're not a funnel fan, I think you're in the wrong place. Yo, Barry, when are you putting out? When are you putting out your expert? You don't always do expert, do you? But are you doing expert? And if so, when are you doing? We've just had a good luck. But my Englishness obliges me to reply to that. Yeah, it's a little wind, so I am going to be a little bit more over to the right. So obviously full beans here. Well, not full beans on the top spin, but max the lot. That's a lovely landing position, and this is going to be a little booty. And what did we have last time? 326. Oh, that was when I bounced over. I haven't recorded my slice from last time. Nice. Only pro this time round. Well, if you are in the pro division, let me tell you, Iceman got gold medals coming out of everywhere, so get on board with that. Add him to your rounds. Make sure you're showing him the same support you show the rest of us, because he's a beast. Yo, look who it is. It's my Sutton brother. How's it going, Mikey? I think Santos said 4:30, 5 o'clock, Jesse. For his stuff. Now here I'm just going to have to play around with the spin a little bit because you know the spin is going to be dependent on where you land in, so be careful with your your auto adjustments. Things do change depending on how far you've got. Wow. Wow, and I'm literally at minimum here, so I'm going to start off with a 4 and a smidgen. I want that second bet, so I am going to go more. It's going to look like that with 1-to-1. And it has landed on the green. Oh! This is definitely classifying as an unlucky round already, with 3 of those. 3 of those in the first 6 holes. This could be a monster already. We got Daniel MacArthur in the house. And, wow, just a hero of Golf Clash. Welcome, welcome, my brother. Yo, Tony in the house. Well, welcome for as brief a time as you are here. And Tony is already ripping this course apart as well. His no, not his expert, sorry, his pro and his rookie playthroughs are up. I want to say 14 under for both. Wonderful stream, fantastic guy. Get on board with Tony Richardson if you don't already know him. Wow, I can't believe 3 on the edge out of 6. Can tell you that my adjustments are very, very good. I just need to make some tweaks, have a little bit of luck, and wow, imagine if that was 11 under after 6. Imagine if that was 11 under after 6. I'm cruising towards a 12 under, which is outrageous considering how nicely it's coming out. Now, this I'm not expecting anything on, but hopefully learn a little bit more. I don't use special balls in Expert Division, so I don't like the look of this bounce over shot, either with the Navigator, which I was trying on Monday and Tuesday, or the underpower version that Tommy's doing with the Kingmaker. So I'm going left with the Kingmaker, cranking up that backspin to the max, and playing roughly 1-1. And when I say roughly 1-1, I mean 1-1. Right, I'm going to try it further up this time. So, in fact, let's have a reference point, which is going to be white ring on the edge of the rough. And go 7.6 rings, but not starting it short. Max left curl. First time hitting perfect as well. No, it's way too over to the left. So I need to start it a few more rings over to the right. I'm going to spend, because that's only the third time I've done that shot, I'm just going to spend a little bit more time dialing it in. Both of the other times I've hit a great right, which has obviously flattered its performance slightly, as you just saw. The problem with this shot is the way the edge of the fairway slopes right down. So you end up with a funky little bounce, and the tiniest little deviation in the landing position compared to where you're aiming is going to have drastic effects on its actual performance. This looks good though. Ooh, close. Yo, big on, welcome my brother, and Matt Fisher as well, thank you so much for being here. FJGC, thank you also, and Michael Manson. Wow, I've missed so many people. Zappa Bolt, Tyler in the house. Thank you all for your good luck, thanks for your support. 80 in, it's incredible for a tea time stream. Well, tea time for me, I imagine it's pretty early in the day for a lot of you guys. All your support is appreciated, thank you. All right, mediocrity continues, and we go on to the last 2 holes. Apox 7 and a Kingmaker will get you up there. So, providing I don't make a shambles of this drive, which is possible, I should be in range of a half range, quarter range end bringer. If I've missed you, I'm so sorry. I really, really appreciate you being here. Like I say, there's plenty in, and the chat moves quickly every time you have a shot. So, not meaning to make excuses, because I want to greet you all and say hello to you all. That cheeky twat waiting for me to forfeit. He's got 6270 trophies. What a little shit. Oh, dearie me, the cheek of the man. Alright then, so let's get that back on, and that's already on, so we are laughing. I am playing extra on the drive. Yeah, Jesse, how's that, when are you getting that looked at? You said that was soon, right? Sam, welcome. Glenn, welcome. Everybody's here. This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. Right, I'm playing 15% just because I want the safety net of a great, not because, whoa, what the dickens? So, 2.5 left spin, and 8 rings. I'm giving this the lot, so you do need to adjust over as well, because your max number is not based on max overpower. Whew, right. Great right. Let's see if that is great right proof then. It's probably not bunker proof. If it is... What was it? It's everything proof. It's everything proof. Okay, now stop making a shambles of this. Right, so I just need to make sure that I'm offsetting this Endbringer shot just a fraction to the edge. Oh, Jesse, man, that sucks. I hope it gets sorted soon. You must be in some significant discomfort. So this great left is not going to help our man here. I'm telling you that. I've been in that rough, not in that bunker, but I've been in that rough. Alright, so it's not many rings. I can tell you that much for free. Not many rings. I want to say like 2 rings. And that's what I'm doing. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, well, the thing is, I mean, I don't think you would be... If you're going max topspin with an Apox 7, if you're right up to the green edge with a Kingmaker, you're flying the green with a Zerk. I think even a Power 4 ball would probably be the best combination, like one of these new open balls, or thong balls as they're affectionately known. Then, you know, that's probably the best setup. If you are on the fringe, then you don't want to make that harder than it needs to be. So Kingmaker for me. But on my SYB account with a APOC 5, Zerk all day long, because it hasn't got much topspin. Yo, Tony, thank you so much for popping in, brother. Thank you all. Thank you. Andrew, this is not the deluge that I was hoping and expecting, unfortunately. An Alba here would mean a sweet finish. I don't know why I'm looking at my bag, because I'm using the same bag for 8 holes. Yo, Joe Cook, welcome. I've not reached the green with an Apox. Well, the thing was, I looked at Fenzi's video that he placed earlier, and I thought to myself then, wow, you know, you're barely further than I am with a Power 5 ball. Right, 8, 8. So, best part of 8 rings. I'll try and keep this a bit more to the right than I have then. So, I seem to have some right spin on that. I don't want it. So, get that up there. Oh my life, that was early. That was early. And hopefully set up some kind of somewhere close to minimum sniper. I'm going to play an elevation of 10%. No spin. I say no spin, I'm out to the left here, so I might have to put spin on. Yo, can I just say right now that if anyone is not subbed to Santos GTP, he needs 4 kind souls, and let me tell you, this isn't charity, because you're going to get the benefit, not Santos. You're going to get the benefit. My brother's on 696 subscribers. Help a brother out. to get to 700, because that's a milestone that needs celebrating. If we could do it right now, that would be absolutely incredible. If someone could link his channel, you know, some people don't know that you can click on their name in the chat and, oh wow, that's actually not where I wanted it to be at all. Right, I'm going to go with the left spin approach. Okay, and it is going to be 5-6 is what I'm going to play this. And just literally the tiniest little bit back up. Left. But again, coming in lovely. Pretty average, 313s. For the fact I think I've got this course dialed in is very, very disappointing. But nothing's won in the qualifying. So I'm not concerned, because I'm not expecting my opening round to be a 26. I'm expecting it to be better on all three accounts. So, come on, Santos GTP, where's he at? Where's he at? It was clutch. It was a decent round, and I think there's plenty to get excited about. But unfortunately, it didn't really happen then. There was at least 4 on the edge. Played 7 horribly. That's the one work in progress. Everything else, I know exactly what I'm not going to deviate from the way I'm playing any hole other than 7. I like 5. 4, I might have a look at the left side depending on how it goes from the right, but I still think the right's the best way. I was going to ask you, Clutch, actually, what you thought of the APOC 5 going left, because you've got the APOC 6, and you're no stranger to a big ball. So how you think the APOC 5 Kingmaker combo would be going left, if it would have the minerals to get up there and still be a short iron. So I definitely want my short iron for that second shot. Thanks, Jesse. Thanks for being in, my brother. It's an absolute pleasure to have you on board. Yeah, that's it, Pete. A couple of little tweaks. Yes, Iceman, all over these holes like a cheap suit. It is going to be happening at some point. A monster round is going to happen. What wind have we got here? I'd love another go at this hole with a headwind. I'm going to do it. Sorry, I know I don't play shootouts, but I'm going to have a little go at this. He's waiting for me to forfeit. Neo, when I was watching his streams, like, he's waiting for me to forfeit. I ain't forfeiting. I like it. So it's a bit more wind and it's not in the face, but I still want to have a good look at this. Hassan, it absolutely does work, because I've got it on my Android device that's on my second screen. Or do you mean the overlay? Yeah, overlays aren't allowed. Golf Clash related overlays aren't allowed, I should say. I hasten to add. Sam, I am not playing any Masters for the duration of the summer because just learning 2 setups is such a massive chore, and I don't want to be dabbling with that, I can tell you that. Okay, so let's go left. In fact, let's go right edge with this wind pointing right, and here 10 rings. Yeah, but Masters will be back. Oh, that's coming in weird. Yeah. Ugh. Still, I like it. I like it. It's going to be, I think it's going to be the play and the glitch that means your ball flies over the edge. If you can get rid of that. Sorry to Eve, I didn't mean to steal his chest when he's clearly not as well off in the game. Alright, so if you want to have a look what it looks like, I can tell you it looks like this. Again, just 8 dropping, but wow, so close on so many of those. Tim, delighted to hear the Guardian shots working out for you on 7. Now, please let me know what your starting position is, because I kind of got worse with it there. You've not reached the green on hole 6 with a Zerk and a perfect with an Apox 6 topspin. It's weird. It's weird. Because I seem to be getting a really good roll on that one. David Anthony Owen, what name is it you're referring to? Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up on the chat. Thank you all so much for being here and all your support. It's what a brilliant way to get home from work and get a stream on and just have a great time with you all. Honestly, I absolutely love this. All right, so I'm just going to remind you the 3 opening rounds, a marathon 4.5 hour stream is going to be played. It's going to start in... Let me do some sums. 13 hours, 10 minutes time. I'm going to be there beating the door down at 8 o'clock in the morning when the round opens. So if you... Oh, Iceman, thanks so much for being here. That's Barry Fowler, everyone. Pro streamer extraordinaire. Get on board with him if you are not already. This hole is the devil. So I'll be there for 4.5 hours. If you fancy a bit of that, if you fancy some of that, all of it, then please join me there. I'm not expecting it to be mad busy, but it will always be a great time. Santos, did we get to 700? That's the question I want to know. 698. We got 2 subscribers. Come on, Santos GTP. Come on, if you have not subscribed to Santos GTP, please do so now. Graham Clark, welcome. Thank you for being here. Flavio, welcome. Richard, thank you so much. Thank you for your support. I'm sure I will get the drops. It's gonna be a great week. You saw there's no drama with how these holes are set up. 6 is coming in lovely. 1 I'm making a bit of a shambles of. 4 I'm making a bit of a shambles of. I'm actually doing better on the par 5s than I am on the par 4s. 3's coming in lovely. You know, getting balls to stop on the edge, it shows you that it is close. It's getting there. John Dangard, thank you very much for your message. Lovely to have you in here. And Russell Stevenson. Oh, yes, but Russell, it's there for your viewing pleasure. There are now 3 13-unders on the channel, 2 of which, Dougie and SYB, they're full screen recordings just with me talking bollocks over the top. There's no stream, it was just full screen recordings because they're a lot more user friendly. And you know, the one from Dougie last night is the identical setup to today. It's a lot more easy to use. I missed out on 8 actually, and I dropped the Albert on 6 on that one. So if you do want to have a look at me dropping 6 instead of leaving it on the edge, then that's where it'll be. 3 right, come on. If you haven't subscribed to Santos GTP, now is the time. Please, please help a brother over the line to 700 subs. We got 699. One more. You're not going to be disappointed. Boomer says Santos and I have the most soothing voices in all the Golf Clash streaming community. So if soothing voices is your thing, get on board with Santos GTP. I'm going to leave it there. I'll be seeing you around the streams tonight. I'm already on holiday mode. I'm going to be cranking up the beers and I'll be all over the streams. So I'll see you there supporting everyone else. Thank you for being here today. I'll see you in the morning if you're about. If not, best of luck in your opening rounds when you get there. And I will see you really soon.